Drank, smoked, and gave them brothers some money and sisters some money. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna tell all the truth. Some of y'all ain't got your hand up on there. One of them, I know you lying. You need to come right on to the altar. Now, what I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna give you a chance to get it right. If you drank, smoked, gave the brothers money, gave the sisters money, hold your hands up. Now that's more like it. All that hiding and lying. That's what you used to do, be hoping. Did you keep track on any of that? All the motel rooms I rented with the wrong folk, I never kept no kind of, y'all don't want me to tell the truth like that. I couldn't go to their house because somebody was at their house. That y'all don't hear what I'm saying. So I had to go to the motel. I didn't keep no tax record on how many times I went to the motel. But now we're keeping tabs on what we give God and monitoring everything. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. That's not the right spirit. Let me go on and run up through here now. And God said, Jones, you need to sound the alarm because a robber has entered into the church. The spirit of the robber has come into the church. And I began to ask God, I said, the robber? And in Malachi right here, it says, well, a man robbed God, but yet you have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed you? He says, in tithe and offering, and ye are cursed with a curse. Ye have robbed me, the whole nation. A robber. Now, I had to do my homework here. There's a difference between the thief and the robber. A thief unlawfully and illegally, watch this here, takes the personal property of someone else while they are absent. They are not present during the time that the thief comes. But a robber aggressively and violently, and sometimes he's armed, he forcefully takes your personal property with you being present. Now I had to struggle with that. I say, God, how am I going to prove that they rob you? They're not going to receive that. He says, my name is Jehovah Shammah. It means the Lord is there. The Lord is present. He says, every time you stole a tithe, every time you took the offering that you were supposed to give, watch this, you robbed me with me being present. Wait a minute. We robbed him with him being present. But we have the audacity to come to powerful men and women of God and ask them to pray that God bless us. We cannot pray for you to be blessed when God has cursed you. Well, what does the word curse mean? It means marked for evil to fall upon and destruction. My Lord. Wait a minute. When I'm cursed, I'm marked. Evil know who to fall on. Evil finds you. Destruction finds you because you're marked. That's why we got some folk going through what they're going through because they're marked.
Well, that's good.
And God has sometimes, he'll answer somebody else's prayers, watch this here, to get you favor, but God still will come back and take that, allow that thing to be taken from you that you've been favored with because you're still marked. That's why a lot of us, we obtain stuff and we think things are changing, and immediately that them fell apart too, and that's not working out because we are marked for destruction. Wow. God said you will curse with a curse because we robbed him. We took his stuff and put it with our own.
That's right.
Took his stuff and bought cars and wondered why they fall apart. Took his stuff and got houses and wondered why stuff about to get turned off. Wonder why you can't keep them, can't hardly pay the rent. Because they cursed. There ain't nobody saying nothing now. We don't want this kind of teaching in the body of Christ. And that's why we're messed up. And God says it's time to sound the alarm. And I looked at it, I thought about it. I said a sound or a signal that allows or alerts somebody that the enemy is coming. But that ADT back there, it lets you know when the enemy in here. Because as a code you got to punch in. And if you can't punch in that code, that alarm go off. And when that alarm go off, what it does, it allows those people at ADT to know that somebody either has forgotten to go and turn the alarm off, or the wrong folk in the building. Oh God, I feel you now. God said we got some people that are unlawfully in the house of God. And I'm going to show you how they can hinder everything that God is doing for you if they're connected with you. I'm so glad, y'all get mad with me if you want to. I'm so glad some folk are not members of our church. They're still in time because they'll cause all of us to be cursed. And some of these in here that's still in time are causing you to be cursed. And you need to get mad because there's something collectively that God can do for us that he cannot do because we got a robber in the house. I'm going to teach it anyhow. I'm going to teach it anyhow. You rob me in tithes and offering. Well, I pay my tithes. Well, what about that dollar offering? You know that ain't just all right. But you stop by Popeyes and eat up $10 worth of stuff. When you made $1 worth of grocery lately? Even the Goodwill closed more than $1. Max 10 is 10. They 12. I ain't been in there in a minute. How can we put out everywhere else, but we have a problem here in the house of God? Look at somebody and say, what's wrong with your heart? It costs $10 to get a haircut. I pay $20 because I like to look good. I know some $10 for it. But I pay $20 because I like to look good. I like to look handsome. When I come home, my wife says, oh, boy. Bye-bye. Y'all don't hear me. You got to pay for what you want. Too many people come out the hood with that hood mentality. I'm talking to you now. Want to get everything at the price you want to get it at. Pay for something. If it's worth it, pay for it. I'm coming on through here in a minute. Little man robbed God. We already know Malachi. They'll stick him up and won't cover their faces. Say you've been cursed. And he says the whole nation. And I began to think about that. You ever thought about that? We got a lot of folks that's a part of our nation that's crooks, robbers. And we're wondering why our nation is being judged. We're wondering why so many things are happening in America. Could it possibly be that so many things are happening in America because we have a lot of robbers in America? Well, some of y'all got quiet, like you might well go and testify and just tell it. I'm the one. I'm telling you shrinking down. I mean, if you know you ain't a robber, you ought to be showing up. I mean, thank you, Jesus. But some of y'all too quiet. No. It talks about, watch this. It talks about being marked for destruction and marked for evil to fall upon. That's what the word curse means. Now I need to show you something. There are 3 kinds of offerings. I want to just point them out. One is a sacrificial offering. That's when God requires something from you that you really don't want to give up. And then there's the free will. That's the dollar givers. They can get that freely. That's their will. And then it's the